Hi, welcome to a video of my recent find for the weekend of Saturday and Sunday, September 24th and 25th, 2022 at the flea market, plus eBay pickup item and a visit at a seller's place for Monday, September 26th, 2022. So let's start with Saturday, September 24th. Was a very thin day in terms of finds. I picked up one 12-inch disco 12-inch shingle because it was sealed. Vivian V Let Him Go and Let It Go instrumental. Turns out the song sucks, so that's a reject. I'm not keeping it. I'll put it in the pile eventually of rejects. Have another 12-inch by Vivian V. Vivian spelled with an A, but I think it's the same singer. The other song was a real disco song. This is not a disco song at all. I don't know what it is. The second purchase was this cool Los Angeles 1984 Olympic mug. It's not anywhere to be found on the internet, unless I don't know how to search. It says made in Brazil, and you have the cute eagle logo on both sides here. Got this for $2, and the man who sold me this, Daniel, his name is, I think it is. Yeah, Daniel. Just called him just tonight. We had settled on. I was supposed to visit him to see his records for sale at home because he lives in my area. Fortunately, he caught something between Saturday morning and tonight, so I postponed for later. So, third purchase was a spare copy of another copy of this cool Saint Hubert barbecue frisbee with the cool rooster. I already have this one. I picked up for a possible gift to another Flea friend. And finally, for Saturday, something I don't see too often, a power bar in its box. It's pretty clean. It has 7 plugs. It was $5 usually for power bars, but it's in its box. And you have the smaller one, which I have a specific use for. I needed a small short power bar with a button on it. It's marked 3, so that's 8. I got it for the lot for $7. That's all I had for Saturday. So then Sunday I had a little bit more fun. We'll see why. First purchase of Sunday, the 25th. Got 2 comic books at a table. This is for a friend, Geronimo Stilton, Le Premier Samurai. In great shape. I think that's the character my friend likes. Yeah, so I'll let him, once he gets hold of it, decide if he likes it or not. I always take a chance, but because it was $3, $3 or less, yeah. But I have to start making a list because I'm starting to lose track of which ones I already got him. And at the table I managed to squeeze in this one for an extra $2, $5 for both. It's just very rare. I never see any of Marc Lebu et son voisin. Apparently it's a series of books of stories that is always in this Ford T, Model T, because all the titles are always La Ford T or something in the title. And at the end of well, I don't have an example, I forgot to get one. I have another book here that you haven't seen yet, that's too recent to have. Usually on the Smurfs or Bois Bill books of my childhood, at the end you'd had a list of what you could find on Dupuis, and I kept seeing La Forte. I don't know what that is. How come it's not the character's name in the title? You know? So, and this is an older edition with the titles letters standing up like that. A little damage here, but for $2, I'm really excited to get a rare comic that I don't have right now. So that was $5 for those 2 things. Going back to my little piece of paper. Another table had CDs for $1. and I got these two. A reissue of the album by Dion, Run Around Sue. Has also the Wanderer. When I saw it's a no-name label, so then I saw it was distributed by BMG direct. Oh, okay, so it cannot be crap if it's distributed by BMG. So probably the proper transfer. Hopefully it's not from a vinyl record. And the other CD I got for $1 is The Best of Jay and the Americans, coming a little bit closer on EMI, and with 28 titles and including some radio spots. Yeah, like that kind of stuff. I think I have the equivalent Legendary Masters Series edition of The Ventures as well, somewhere in my collection. So that's 2 CDs, $1 each. Then on another table, I got this down from $3 down to $2. Queen on Fire, the DVD collection, Live at the Bowl. Sorry, there we go. Complete concert plus bonus footage, 2 DVD set. And same table, then I found this, always useful, Rca Cables, pretty good quality cable, just to play for fun, to haggling. It was I've offered one, he wanted 2, I offered $1.50 exact change. He laughed and said okay. I gave him a loony and 2 quarters. Then at another table, I got let me see my paper again. Yeah, I tried to haggle this one, but I couldn't. The lady wouldn't budge. Another book from my friend another Geronimo Stilton, Le Mystère de la Tour Eiffel. I think there's more that chubby character in there, and there's another chubby character as well too. Some bellies in there. Because they were costumes, I'm not familiar with them, so I never know, okay, is it this, well, I know it's not this guy who's there, but, I think that's, yeah, it seems that to be that one. One thing I regret is that there was a little bit of damage here, but it was still $3. I got it, because it's a gift. And, what else did I get? Keep losing track of German. I thought, yep. At the beginning of, I had seen this one earlier during my route through the lanes. This was 3. Didn't want to pay 3 because it's a more recent pressing. Sorry, I keep talking about records. A more recent edition. There was some. Oh yeah, and there were some names written in the book, and that's annoying. And there's this Proust logo thing there. What the heck is that? That wasn't like. And there's no list of books at the end, so it's not like my childhood book. But the original I have is in pretty rough shape. So, yep. And that was I got it down to $2 the second time I stopped at the table. So got that for $2, not bad. Even if it's not the original pressing. I keep saying pressing edition. It's not a record, it's a book. Sorry about that. And then I started getting I got to a cool table with very interesting antiques. Even let me see, is that the same? Yeah, that's a table where there were a few things I didn't buy, but what I did find is this. The guy had 3 miniature children's books, and this was the worst condition one. The 2 other ones didn't have any problem like that, but I like storks, and this is Tim the Builder, and there's a stork on the cover. I've already opened the book a lot, and it's falling apart. The corner is about to fall off, and it's much older than I thought it was when I found it. It's probably roughly between more or less 80 years old. But it's about a stork, Tim the Builder, who lives in Tippeny town. The guy lives alone with a stork. The stork gets an axe. You probably can't see. And he destroys, not destroys, but he goes to a train track, breaks the train track, detours the train, so the train goes to the Tippany town, and the little toys on the train decide to live there. It's a crazy. There's 2 other stories in that tiny book. So I got this for $5. Starting to regret not buying the 2 other books, because I feel like I've done a sacrilege by separating this book from the 2 other books. But that was a better one because of the store. $5, very reasonable. The guy had some postcards. Yeah, postcards. Carte postale in French. They were $1 each, and I got 4. I got this one for my friend who lives in that area. It's a card. It's too bad there's no year on it. Yeah, I keep looking. I don't find any years. Wait, what is that? No. Anyway, it's Dundas or Dundas Street, facing East London, Canada. You can see the Lowe's theater. Pretty cool. And 3, not postcards, but photos. And I think it says Kodak paper. But they're so well taken, I'm not sure anymore if they're professionally taken photos that were sold as postcards, or if they're somebody's personal photos. But I only took these 3 out of the album. I had more because I went to Men and His World in the late 70s, which was what was left of Expo 67, and these were still up when I visited in 78, 79. We used to buy a summer pass and use a picnic table at the just outside the entrance. We would bring a picnic and eat lunch there, spend the day there. With a summer pass, we went there several times. So this was the Iran Pavilion. These weird shapes there, three buildings like that. When I visited, one was the oh my goodness, how do you say that in English? Pavillon de l'humour, humor pavilion, I guess. One was space related, I vaguely recall, because one of these 3 buildings in the late 70s used to play the last 20 minutes of Close Encounter of the Third Kind in loop. And this on the photos is the Japan Pavilion, but when I visited it was the Czechoslovakia Pavilion. I remember because they had record players, but the covers were sealed, so you couldn't play with the record player. But it had an automatic replay setting, and they had headsets. You just put the headsets and listen to the record from Czechoslovakia playing on the turntable. So it was cool for me to find these record players. So $4 for these 4 cards, and then at another table, just 2 very ordinary purchases. A very filthy, it was much dirtier than that, but I needed an extension with 3 pins, and I got this one for $2, and I also got this one with 2 pin plug, the 3-4-1, but it's gray, for another $2. I needed those, but I spent an hour just chit-chatting with the seller, and the more we spoke, the more we had in common in terms of not just talking about stuff, yard sale and flea market stuff, but started talking about healthy eating habits and cutting sugar. So I don't know, I love talking to people at the flea markets. It's not just about finding stuff and buying stuff. So that was it for Sunday at the flea market. Today I went to pick up an item I bought on eBay at the end of last week. It turns out it doesn't work. The guy is trying to refund me, but he won't be able to because he listed the item no returns. He asked me to ask for a refund. This is for one of my recorders. You see one of them is recording right now. And the stupid Pioneer remotes are designed to wear out very fast, and some buttons they work really badly. I thought I could open one of them a while ago, and clean them with alcohol and a Q-tip. Forget it. It's planned obsolescence. This is worse than all of my bad remotes. The fast forward doesn't even work. The power button had to press 3 times. The rewind didn't work very well. So this was $18. So yeah, he's trying to refund you. Otherwise, like, screw me. They're impossible to find new. The last ones I ordered new from Pioneer years and years ago were $75 each. I would buy 6 of them at that price. And combined with another a guy I've met at the flea market on the 17th, said he had records at home. He was supposed to have like 6 boxes of LPs, only had 1 because he was supposed to pick some up from another guy, but he couldn't meet him on time. Anyway, it was a big dud, big waste of time. I just got 3 worthless records. These 2 LPs for $1 each. On a Magic Carpet by the 3 Sons, guilty pleasure of mine. It's not even stereo. I know I have it, but I vaguely remember that my cover was in worse shape. But I hope the other copy I have is not stereo, otherwise I have to keep both. But I like the 3 Sons. Another guilty pleasure, Lenny D. I don't have this one. Something special. It's my favorite organ player. I collect Lenny D for $1 or less. I picked them systematically all up. And this 7/8 was $2, but I decided to pick it up anyways. French Canadian, late 50s. Johnny Guitar par Ginette Sage. And this is the B-side, but that's the good side actually. Quoi qu'on pense by Ginette Sage. I played it early on my bubble stereo. This side was worth paying $2 because it's such clean shape. And I wanted something from the long route to where I went to back home. Plus the other guy that sold me this Saturday, and he had records, but he's sick. So yeah, my coolest find and all this was this. So thanks for watching.